Yes, yes, Mom. Yeah, I cleaned my penis. Yeah, and my butthole. Okay, I gotta go. Ugh, mothers these days. What you gonna do? No, guys, I'm just kidding. That wasn't my mom. I'm just making shit up. But, what's up, guys? It's Brett, or Insanely Random here. And to our new subscribers, I'd like to say welcome, and I hope you enjoy some of our content on this channel. So, today, I'm going to be starting a new series on the channel called Random Voices. Get it? Because my name's Insanely Random? Ah, you got it. Good for you. You want a cookie? I shouldn't make fun of you guys, but yeah. Basically what this series is going to be about, whatever I feel like, really. It's going to be mostly thoughtful commentaries about topics that I want to talk about. So, without further ado, let's start. So, today's topic is going to be about English class, and, just a few guys, some of you guys probably know this already, but, it's our first week of high school this week, and already we've had some very interesting classes. So I'm just gonna go ahead and read you this poem that our English teacher showed to us, and bear with me, it's a little messed up, but it's a reading comprehension quiz, so yeah, let's get into it. Unsibly, the Mizzler grotted over the Twindlers. The Twindlers, Glob and Flooby, leaned and grunched and crashless. With oompish froom, the Mizzler beebed and beebed, over and over again, while the Twindlers goshered away. Mizzlers, of course, are gomperning carblers, and this Mizzler carbled more wimbly than the Twindlers could swamp. Thus, the Twindlers no longer grunched, but they ham-bind lawfully, while the Mizzler alarculated into the brim. Now, I'm sure you guys are like, what the F? But, yeah, so was I, and I still am. But after that, we had to answer some reading comprehension questions, like, how did the Mizzler grot? And some of the other stuff. And then we also had to figure out what were nouns and what were verbs. Now, I didn't do too well, but I still passed, but a lot of other kids who are smarter than me, I'm not saying I'm not smart, but yeah, this was a bad first day. But, basically, what the teacher had to say was that you can still get a really good mark on reading comprehension even if you don't understand what you're reading, which kind of defeats the purpose of comprehension, because comprehension or comprehend means to understand. So yeah, that's a little contradictory, but this can be applied to like exams too. Like maybe you don't understand a metaphor, or you don't know what this fancy word is, but you can still do fairly well because you can figure out what an adverb is because it'll end in ly, or you can figure out what's happening and why by just seeing the context. So that leads me to my next point. At our school, we get a book called Words Are Important, and this is probably one of the stupidest things we've ever done. Well, it's not stupid, but some parts are a waste of time. Like, first of all, it was published in what? It was like 1920, okay? This is before my parents were born. This is what? Like a little before World War I? Like, it's insane. And some of the words in here that we have to learn are insanely old. Like, who would ever use the word hamlet, which means a small village? Like, you don't go up and say, yeah, I grew up in a hamlet. No, you'd say, yeah, I grew up in a small village. Like, if you grew up in a small hamlet, or if you grew up in a hamlet, that sounds like you grew up in a ham omelet, and I'm sure you wouldn't want to grow up in a ham omelet. Although, that would be awesome, because, like, you could eat your way out of it like a cocoon. But I digress. But Hamlet is actually a pretty good segue into the next thing I want to talk about, which is Shakespeare. Personally, I find Shakespeare really, really boring to read and to try to understand. I mean, if they want kids like us nowadays to appreciate and learn Shakespeare, then don't just give us books and be like, read page 10 to 16 and be prepared to write why Romeo killed himself after Juliet faked her death. Blah, blah, blah. No, they should be bringing us, like, plays and stuff, because to me, when you see acting, Shakespeare sort of comes alive more, and you actually understand what the hell they're talking about, because, yeah, anyways. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and tell me what was your favorite part. And if you disliked this, give it a dislike, but tell me what I could improve on or what you didn't like. And if you really enjoyed this, please, please, please favorite this. This was a lot of effort, and yeah. Okay, have a good day, guys. Peace. And butt sex. Yes, butt sex. Alright, that is all.